All right, let's get ready with the Dyson Airwrap. We've got day 2 hair here. There's my Airwrap. This is the long barrel. It actually doesn't come in that first generation Airwrap, but I got it on Amazon. You can find the link in my bio. It's extra long. It gives you more of a curl versus those really small ones they include, or really, honestly, they feel like more like volumizing tools or body tools. They're not really so much curling tools. So you're going to see here, I'm going to take the hair out in vertical sections here. Taking vertical sections is going to give you a pretty uniform curl all the way around. Now, uniform also has to do with where you start your curl, and this is going to apply whether or not you're using the Airwrap or whether you're using an actual curling iron. When you curl, like just like that one, I started more at the bottom there. You're building the curl more at the base. See here? I'm sucking in the air, and then I'm wrapping more towards the head. That's creating a lot more fullness on that bottom area. I change this as I go through the head because obviously I wear extensions, and that being I'm trying to build fullness in different areas. You'll also see here, obviously I am not being perfect about this. I was rushing to a nail appointment after this, but okay, so let's talk about the cuticle and water really quickly. I dampened my hair with this, I took my brush, my wet brush, I dumped it under a running faucet, and then I ran it through my hair beforehand. This is because my ends are really rough and dry. Life's been crazy. I've not been like super great about putting my hair back at night, and I woke up and it was crazy town. This adds moisture back into the hair, and then the Dyson obviously uses heat. It's going to suck moisture out just from using heat to begin with. So by putting some moisture back in, one, it smooths the hair better and gives a better curl. It's also going to, okay, so by the way, what I'm doing there at the very end is I'm putting cold shut in. But back to moisture. By giving it more, by softening it and giving it something to work with, the heat is able to seal the cuticle down. So you'll hear us talk a lot about cuticle opening or closing. Really what's happening is it's either swelling, and that's when it gets like sticky or attracted to other things. That can be other hair, it can be wool, it can be cotton, any fabric of any kind. All these things are a little bit, we'll say textured, abrasive, so they can catch on each other. So when we put water in, we soften that, and then we go in. It smooths everything nice and tight, which gives us shine. It gives us smoothness, and it keeps things from getting tangled. So when I get to the top of the head here, you'll see that my sections, they actually are a little bit more triangular. I'm kind of pivoting off of that crown point of my head. You'll also see I start my curl, excuse me, more in the middle there, and that's because I'm trying to build body in the hair higher up there. The arrows on the Dyson will show you the direction that the air is going. Because my hair is long, and also just generally I'm being not perfect about combing it perfectly before I put it in, you do see me guiding the hair around the barrel. This is a great, easy, lazy hack when you don't feel like being perfect about it, or if you're generally new to the Airwrap and you're struggling to get used to it. Kind of guide your hair around it like that. It'll help suck it up. A curl like that is going to be a lot looser and a lot more, we'll say, textured. Once I finish here, I take the brush, I run everything through. This gives it a really nice uniform look. This gives it a lot of smoothness. It's like a big bouncy blowout pretty much, but done with the Airwrap. You'll see I'll go back in here where I kind of hit a flat area, and you'll notice at that point I am more thorough on combing through my section and also being very clean. If you hold the section out vertically and you take it and wrap it around so it's not super thick, the thinner that piece of hair, the more the heat is going to penetrate. So the smoother it's going to be and the easier it's going to be to control. So you'll see here my sections are pretty thin. You see they're wrapping right around. You could see through that if you got up close to it. And when I go up higher like that, I'm building volume higher up. By the way, if you have fine hair, a blow dry primer, anything with hold on it, in it, spray it all over before you do this. That's going to help give curl, especially Paige, looking at you, girlfriend, somebody like that. Blow dry primer, anything with hold, gotta have it. All right, there we go. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? All right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. I'll probably break this down in some shorter clips over the next few weeks. All right, take care.